everyone. I hope your 2022 is going well. For my long-time subscribers, it's really nice for you to return here to my channel. Those who are new here, I'll get you all caught up in a minute. Oh, a special hello to Angela and Carol, who popped by sometime in the latter part of December. They were horrified at how rough I looked, but you know, that's how it goes. Okay, so for those who are new, let me just get you all caught up real quickly. I've been building my dream house here on the island of Barbados now for forever, it seems. I decided in 2021 it's time to get this thing finished because I wanted to retire from teaching because I was exhausted. So I took my pension and I potted over to this island and started with earnest to get this thing finished. So 2021 I managed to get the roof on, I managed to get the windows in, and basically I managed to get it finished. To be honest, it was fairly stress-free until I realized I was quickly running out of money. But the structure was up, the windows, the doors, etc., plumbing, electrics, all that was done. So I took a pause, stopped stressing out, because if you're out of money, you're out of money. That's the reality of it. And I decided, well, what could I do so that I can at least move in before 2021 ended? So I got to work. And I'm telling you, boy, I've never worked so hard in my life, and I've worked. But putting the house into a habitable state took a lot of endurance from me, I'm gonna be honest. I sanded the floors, I sanded the walls, I painted, and finally I was able to move in to my bedroom, as you can see now, and I'll show some pictures of what that looked like. Well, okay, the bedroom's done, but living in one room ain't really what I came to Barbados to do. So I put my energies into getting the kitchen stroke living room ready so that I at least have a little bit more space. Again, that was really grueling, but I decided I'm not gonna really put myself under too much pressure. So I took my time and I managed to get it to the point where I am comfortable. And as far as I was concerned, that'll do for me. So the bedroom's done, the living and kitchen area is done, not exactly to the way I want it, but I ain't gonna lie. I am comfortable, I am happy, and I am contented. So I wasn't in a rush to do anything else. So I spent the rest of December just pigging out. And Angela and Carol can testify to that, because when they popped around, I was looking real rough. I would get up every morning, have a shower, and then Netflixed it all day and drinking a little of this. And because that was my way of recuperating from all the hard work I put in. Okay, December's over, New Year's over, I need to get things moving again. What and it decided to do next was to do the shower room. I'm gonna go through that with you in a minute. It needed to be, I could live with it, don't get me wrong, but it needed to be done. I hired a carpenter to put the bathroom and the adjoining doors to the two apartments on, and that wasn't expensive. The doors were quite cheap, so I was able to scrounge the money together to do that. But I didn't have any money to pay the a decorator to do the bathroom, so I set to it. And now, like I said, I'll go through that with you in a minute. All right, so let me just show you what I did for the bathroom, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about where I need to go to next and why. This is the short hallway leading from the bedroom and the living room into the bathroom, and on the right is my study cum dressing room. It's been tiled and the tiling is okay, I quite like it. I've already sanded down the walls when I did the bedroom. Well, when I say the walls, just the bits that I could reach. My concern is just how high the walls are. I'm nervous about getting up on the ladder to do that. It goes all the way up. I'm not even sure how high it is, but I'm very nervous about that. So I need it painted. I'm going to paint it in white, similar to the rest of the apartment. So I'm going to clear out all the stuff and make a start on it. So I've covered everything up. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes me to put the primer on. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to make sure I wet the walls before applying the primer with the roller. Okay, I put the first coat on. I used a different paint. It was cheaper, but surprisingly, it was a better quality paint. Now, do you see along the edges there? That's where I couldn't reach, right at the top there. So what I'm going to have to do is leave it for now, and then when one of my relatives come, they can climb up and paint that for me. I was able to do this bit. Just got that bit to do. So I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to put the second coat on. I painted the floor. The walls are done. Now, I didn't want a totally white bathroom, so I had a go at putting some stripes in with plumber's tape. It's not perfect, but it'll do, just to add a little bit of contrast. And here it is, all finished. Like the bathroom, it's got the feel that I wanted it. And if you notice one of my previous videos, I talk about the kind of bathroom I wanted and what I could and couldn't do on my budget. So I've managed to obtain the look I want. I'm really pleased with that. My dilemma, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a big one. How do I fund the 2-bed apartment? There's a lot of work to do. 2 possible scenarios. One, I could go back to the UK and go back to work, which I really don't want to do, but I'll do it if I have no other choice. The second scenario, which to me I would prefer, is to get this place finished, and there's a few jobs, Airbnb this, and I move into the 2-bed apartment. Hear me out. I could get the bedroom ready and just paint it, do what I did with this bedroom. I'm dreading it, but get the bedroom ready, get the shower room ready, and just rough it with the hope that if I Airbnb the one that I've just got done, it'll bring in enough revenue to start doing bits and bobs into the other place. That's what I'm hoping. That's I would prefer. That means I have to get my skates on and do everything again. I'm dreading it, but I'll have a rest, but I won't be silly this time. I'll just take my time and do it. So there you are. It'd be interesting to know, what would you do? Or if you've been in a similar situation, how you managed to resolve the lack of funds. If you've run an Airbnb in the St. Philip's area of Barbados, I would welcome your comments to see if this is a viable option. There is a few things that I am concerned about. Outside, I'm still having it landscaped. I'm going to do a separate video on that. I wonder if that would put Airbnb people off. So let me know what you think. Okay, I think I'll get off now. Until I see you again, take care.